Hello, friends and family. We are in our second week of moving on, and it's so exciting because we have such an awesome book today. It is called Giraffes Can't Dance, and it's such a fun book, and I'm so excited to share this week's lessons with you. So the main focus of this book is going to be two words. It's going to be persistency and confidence. So those are things we're going to look for in our character, and we're also going to talk about characters. So characters in a book are known as the people or the animals that the author is writing about. So one of our characters, as you can see, his name is Gerald and he's a giraffe. So we're talking about characters, and we're going to look at their actions and the words written in the book to see cases of confidence and persistency. So sit back and relax. Giraffes can't dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. And it looks like he lives on a safari, on like a savanna, kind of like on the field trip that we went on last week. So this is our first character, and his name is Gerald. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots of trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single year turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. So this is Gerald. We know some things that he does well, but it seems like he's feeling sad. The author had told us he's feeling sad about the dance because he's feeling like he's bad at dancing. So is Gerald feeling confident? No, he's not feeling confident. Confident is when you feel like you are good at something or you want to try something new that might be different, but you use your confidence, which means that like your self-esteem and how you feel about yourself, and to be positive. And so far he's feeling sad and like he's not a good dancer. So right now Gerald is not feeling confident. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. So are they all showing confidence? Yes, they are. How do you know? Let's look at the pictures. We know that they're showing confidence in dancing because they're doing it. They're being confident. They're having fun. They feel like they are good dancers because they're doing it. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. How do you think that made Gerald feel? Look at the pictures. It looks like they're all standing around and laughing at Gerald. So I would say that he's still probably not feeling confident because people are laughing at him and probably making him feel even more self-conscious. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. I feel like such a clod. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. So right now I would say he's still a thumbs down for confidence because he was so sad and alone that he started to what? He started to walk away from the dance. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up in the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Now here's somebody who's encouraging. Is he saying kind words? Yes. He said maybe you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you, and everything makes music if you really want it to. He's looking like he might be getting there with confidence. He doesn't look sad and he's not lonely anymore because our other character, the cricket, is being encouraging. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing around. I would say thumbs up. He looks like he's being confident, and he had someone like the cricket, who's our character, to encourage him with kind words. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt in the air. Oh my goodness. And he's showing persistency because he felt so sad and lonely. And then the cricket encouraged him and then he persisted on. And now I see a smile. He doesn't look sad and lonely anymore. I would say he's feeling confident and he showed persistency. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was wide open. I am dancing. Yes, I am dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Definitely 2 thumbs up because he has a giant smile on and he's saying, I'm dancing. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, it's a miracle, we must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Oh yes, he is owning it, honey. He is confident. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We can all dance, he said, when we find music that we love. The end. So I want you to share a time that you were confident or you were persistent, or maybe even a time that you encouraged somebody with kind words and they were able to do something. I hope you enjoyed this story.